Hello lovely people, and welcome to the 2022 Christmas special. A random collection of stuff from this channel. Let's get started with a random selection of your comments. The original version of Denise wasn't very popular with some viewers. They didn't like her voice. And this viewer summed it up brilliantly. He or she said, "Why does Denise always talk like a badly constipated cat with a heavy cold?" Just a few days ago, I brought you the story of Raymond Jackson, one of the most ridiculous scammers we've had for a while, and that's saying something. He needed a card of some kind from someone that was employed by the Netherlands government. Annie promised to get it for him. Raymond called Annie honey so many times that one commenter was moved to write this comment. "Honey, can you send the money on the back of a bunny on a day that is sunny and the mud is not runny? Or does that sound too funny? Thank you very much, Honey Daniel." As you're probably all aware, food and drink features heavily on this channel. In the case of the scammers, the obsession is with asking whether you have eaten. In my case, the obsession is usually with warning you not to eat, or drink, or drive. And some of my commenters learned the hard way that when I say, please don't eat or drink, I mean it. Samantha Askey learned the hard way. "I never eat or drink when I watch your videos," she said, "as I had an incident previously when the content took me by surprise. I've saved on cleaning bills since then. LOL. What caused this unfortunate incident? Well, I'll let Samantha explain. "I know you warn us about not drinking when you're narrating," she said, "but tonight I got caught out with smack him in the nuts. Off to get cleaning materials, LOL," she said. Nina found an unusual benefit in this channel. "Thanks for causing me to lose weight," she said. "You sometimes warn viewers not to eat or drink while listening to your romantic scammers. Made me realise how much I've been snacking," she said. Nancy Schremer also seems to have learnt the hard way about why I warn you about eating or drinking. "Thanks for the repeated food and drink warnings," she said, "or I'd be trying to clean fruit punch flavoured Gatorade off of my laptop screen. Again." Mark Evans had an issue with the way I do the screen recordings when I record the videos. "Embarrassing admission," he said. "I just spent 2 minutes trying to squash a fly on my phone screen. Eventually realised it was your mouse pointer moving around. I'm getting old, LOL," he said. A few months ago, I brought you the story of Harry Conti. He liked cans and holes, and he was also one of the nominations in the annual awards. Walden summed him up. "OK," he said, "just watched it. I'm very confused. We'll have to watch again to see if it makes even less sense. What I managed to gather is he has 2 heads, so I'll call him Zaphod Beeblebrox, and he was going to put his daughter in a can in Mexico." Deb Beasley felt moved to comment on the story of Ray Clinton, who apparently told Celia that he wanted to meet eyeball to eyeball. "Ray wants to meet you eyeball to eyeball," said Deb. "I believe you're being wooed by a one-eyed extraterrestrial who has little knowledge of humans. Be cautious." Marcia D. was concerned that she might upset her husband. "Oh Lord," she said, "I'm laughing and shaking the bed. My husband will wake up and wonder what's so hilarious." Bonnie Bloom's husband's concerns were more serious. "My husband is getting a bit concerned about my mental state," she said. "LOL, I giggle from the time I wake up, throughout the day, and into the evening." This little story never made it into any of the videos, but it just left me thinking, what? Denise received a friend request from someone whose name I'm not going to show you, because they sent friend requests to most of my girls, and after a while I started to wonder whether maybe they were a real genuine person. The person claimed to be an artist, and to some of the girls was talking about an exhibition that they were putting on. For an artist, the start of the conversation with Denise was interesting. He opened by saying, "New artwork." "Pardon?" said Denise. "Old paintings." He sent 2 identical photographs of a piece of abstract art. Denise replied by sending 2 photographs of the Mona Lisa, to which our man replied, "That's beautiful." "Just a little something I knocked up in my spare time," said Denise. "LOL," replied our so-called artist. "You're very talented, far better than my swinging the brush up and down type of art. LOL." "Just call me Leonardo," said Denise, to which our artist replied, "OK, will do, but thought it was Denise." We all like a good geographically challenged scammer, and 2022 didn't disappoint. Marcos Smith told Denise that he was working in Rome. "You're in Rome?" she asked. "Probably working in your company's offices." "I'm in the sea," he said. "This is the photo of the rig platform where I'm working on now." "The sea? In Rome?" said Denise. "I guess Rome got flooded, probably because of global warming and climate change." To which our man replied, "It's located 120 kilometres north of the Libyan coast in the Mediterranean Sea and extends slightly into Italian territorial waters." "Goodness me," said Denise. "Rome's been moved to the middle of the sea? Who knew? Are you saying most of Rome is in Libya now?" To which our man replied, "Yes." Rome wasn't the only major city that appeared to have floated out to sea, because it seems a similar fate had befallen Berlin. Holomalaikum Shemord Salu was all at sea, mentally if not physically, and he told Celia, "I work with the Shell Oil Company as a rig supervisor at the platform in the middle of the ocean, here in Berlin, Germany." He was matched only by Prince Matthias, who also appeared to have floated out to sea. Prince started by telling Celia that he was in Paris. "I stayed 2 to 3 days in a hotel in Paris," he said, "before boarding a helicopter to the oil rig, deep sea, offshores." "Where is your rig?" asked Celia. "Rans," he said. I inserted a helpful map showing the location of Rans, and here it is again. It's in northeast France. And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Cookery Corner, and that much anticipated recipe, the one you've all been waiting for. Yes, fried worm casserole. Please don't try this at home, guys. And if you do, I suggest you try the vegetarian version. All quantities are, of course, at your own discretion. It's perfect for slow cookers. Just mix together fried worms, garlic, tomatoes, carrots, onion, herbs, leeks, courgette, which I think you call zucchini in the States, chilli, and soy sauce, and 4 hours later, your casserole will be ready. A few scammers seem to be having an identity crisis, either because they were using the name of a real person who could easily be found on YouTube, so we could compare their voices, or because they were using the photographs of someone famous, and in one case had no idea whose photographs they were using. Michael Vereen is a highly respected member of the US Army. I haven't blurred him out because this video is on YouTube, and this is what he sounds like.
So I just want to clarify the last name is Vereen. From the great state of North Carolina, born.
But our scammer thought he'd call Celia.
They say, are you at home now?
Yeah, I've been home for about half an hour.
Oh, okay. I just want to hear your lovely voice.
Everyone's least favourite scammer, Marxist John or Andrew Gunter, told Annie that his real name was Serdash Sebi, and I don't think I've pronounced that correctly. A Turkish journalist. It wasn't hard to find him on YouTube.
Oda TV 9 saniyeden merhaba. MHP lideri Devlet Bahçeli üniversite...
Contrast that with the voice of our scammer.
I'm not Turkish, okay? I'm not Turkish.
Denise received a friend request from this profile, using photographs of Prince Andrew, a member of the UK royal family. The scammer was calling himself David Journal, and when Denise told him that there was no need for him to pretend that she knew who he was, that apparently was more than the scammer did. So when Denise said to him, "Darling, there's no point in pretending, I know who you are," the scammer was completely confused. "Who are I called by my name, or who I am, he said, putting together as few words as scammers often do, hoping that they might be a sentence, but the gist of that, I think, was that he had no idea whose photos he was using. Isaac Astino was another scammer that left many of us scratching our heads and thinking, what? And I forgot about him when I was putting together the nominations for the annual awards, but so that he doesn't feel left out, here he is. Isaac Astino was all at sea, as many scammers are.
Yeah, I can barely hear you, I guess. Is the ocean wave, the connection here is bad.
Oh, okay, where are you?
Yeah, I'm in the offshore, middle of the sea, in the ship.
You're on a
I'm walking on
ship.
top of the ship,
You're on a ship.
in the ship, cargo.
So
Not that big though.
you're on a cargo ship. What kind of cargo is it carrying?
What is it? What do you mean?
It became very obvious, very quickly, that our man had no idea what cargo meant, or what a cargo ship was. And so he came up with this very convincing explanation. I was trying to tell you, I'm on a boat, named Car-Go. And now for a section that I've called Why Not? I mean, why not? There were a few things that I just had to put in, and I couldn't put them under any other category. I mean, we had to have Johnson James in here somewhere, didn't we? So, why not?
I'm having issue with my account. Breeze, my darling, I love you so much. I miss you. Breeze, get me the RTU card. I love you so much. Breeze, help me. I'm not happy this evening because my phone is not upgrading. Breeze, my love.
Are you actually listening to anything that I'm saying, darling?
My darling, do you really want me to be happy?
No, darling, I don't.
My darling Breeze, are you going to get me the RTU card $20?
No, darling, I'm not.
My darling Breeze, I really love you so much. I'm thinking about you. I'm really ready to get married to you. Breeze, my darling, show me some love. I love you so much. Get me the RTU card $20.
And when you've recovered from Johnson James, and just as you're thinking it's safe to take another sip of that Christmas drink, or another bite out of that Christmas mince pie, all I can say is don't do it. Let me just caution you to wait, maybe a second or two longer, because, of course, none of us will forget Mufta Mufta and that farting cat. Tell me that cat isn't farting hearts. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for your support during 2022. It's you, my viewers and commenters, who make this channel what it is. If you'd like to support this video, you're welcome to hit the Super Thanks button underneath it. I'd like to wish each and every one of you a happy Christmas, wherever you are. If you don't celebrate Christmas, thank you for watching this video. If you're on your own this Christmas, or you're not feeling well this Christmas, I hope this video helped to cheer you up. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's finish with a toast to 2023 and all the scammers that are going to find themselves featured on this channel. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now eat and drink.